I'll just use my phone for, it'd be nice if I hooked a, yeah, I had this plugged in so I can get the thumbnail. So anyone who was watching that, my bad, you didn't hear a damn thing. So, no, because I'm using a new machine, it's the first time I'm streaming with it, so I hope everything looks and sounds okay. I don't know, if anyone's in here, let me know. The normal things aren't, I usually just go straight through here and it connects to YouTube and I can see everything in studio. I don't know. So I'm going to have to use my phone for all my comments. What do we have here? Ted, what's up, man? I can't hear you on my end. There you are. Yeah, no, I unplugged the microphone to put my phone in the thing. I don't know. I need a few seconds here to get my shit together. So apparently, God damn it. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to have to open up the stream just like everyone else does so I can see the goddamn comments. I'm not going to be able to get used to this. Whereas before I would click stream in OBS and it would connect to the YouTube, you know. There we go. Now I have comments. Cool, 3 people watching. Awesome. Thank you, folks. I'm back. Back for the attack. All right, so it's been a little while since we've hung out, and you know, my old lady went to go visit her father's grave with one of the kids, and the other kid might as well not even ever be here because she just sits in her room on her fucking phone all the time. So, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, so I'm getting comments now. I can shut my damn phone off. How was everyone's Christmas? How was everyone's holiday? Oh, here comes the one I just said might as well not even fucking be here. This is.
Hi.
I'm not going to say her name. For security reasons. We're just going to call her Wilhelmina, okay? Bacon Ice Cream Productions! And Ted, what's up, guys? You know what? We do this every time. Oh, these are dirty. She says, hey, Chris, hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. I can't hear you because I'm out with the fam. Ah, dude, you're with the fam. Shut this shit off. You don't need this in your life. Loving the new overlay. Yeah, I had to redo everything, man. I don't actually have any of my streams. Any of my stream backgrounds set up yet. This is literally all I got. So what I'm going to do, look at this friggin' kid. Get out of here.
No.
I'm trying to talk to my peeps. Go be invisible like you are every other day.
I want to go say hi.
You did say hi. Now, bug off. Fucking kids. I swear to God, children are sexually transmitted diseases.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Seriously, you're breaking my concentration. Can you just say hi and go away?
No.
I'd appreciate it. Fucking kid. I swear
Rude.
to God. Yeah, I'm trying to get out thoughts and stuff here. I want to get through this before your mom gets home and it gets chaotic again.
She's probably gonna go on like 5 errands.
All right, cool.
And then she'll realize she doesn't have her phone.
Oh yeah, she forgot her phone. So, like I was trying to say.
Bye.
She didn't see that. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. My kids do the same. Go into your room. It used to be a punishment. I know, dude. I know. And unless, of course, the Atari 2600 was in your room. So, but yeah, bacon ice cream, man. You go enjoy your family. But I'm rebuilding here. I'm relearning. OBS works way different on PC than it does on my Mac. And I kind of have a way to stream a little bit better. This laptop actually has HDMI, and I have our old PC, our actual desktop PC monitor next door to me here. So once I get some emulations on here, or whatever I'm going to use to stream games, I will be able to have a separate screen for me to watch the game and be able to make it look pretty and everything. So I'm still learning all this stuff. But in the meantime, I wanted to come on, just say hi, wish everyone ahead a happy new year to come. Happy Christmas from yesterday, and anything else that you may celebrate, whether it be Hanukkah or some other thing I've never even heard of. I hope whatever it is, it was eventful in a fun way. and went off without any hitches, and everyone's healthy and having a good time and enjoying your new toys. So I figured I'd come on here and show off my haul. It's really not too crazy, not too many games involved. Really only one, and you've already seen it, so. But the rest of it's all toy, and you'll see here in a minute. I just want to get a little bit more coffee under my belt here. But actually, my Christmas gift started on Thanksgiving. Actually, it started just before that. I don't know if any of you know, but I bought myself a brand new Les Paul Tribute. It's a Les Paul to the specs of a late 50s Les Paul. Without the binding, pretty much. Without the binding. I'm trying to think if there are any other. I think it's really the only thing. I mean, the headstock shape is more modern and everything, so it's not trying to be a true historic spec. But it's in a honey burst. It's beautiful, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I need to set it up with 10-gauge strings, though. It came with 9s. I hate 9s. My fingers just fall right off of them. And maybe that's because I've been selfish in playing 10s pretty much my entire life. Once I found 10s by accident, I fell in love and just went with it. So, but after that, my truck died, so I don't have a truck right now. You know what? I'm just gonna call you Photo. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that and disrespect you. Hello, and thank you for coming in. So on Thanksgiving, we went up to my sister's house as well as Christmas Eve. It was the first time all of us were getting together since Mom had passed. And I don't have any right here, but I did put together a bunch of, like, these little jars with a little bit of my mom's ashes in it and passed them around this past Christmas Eve. But there was a book my sister always had on her fireplace stoop. One of her fireplace has like a little step or whatever you want to call it. So, some just have the floor. And every year she would put this book on the corner of it. What's significant about this book is, and I didn't want to tell her because it was, part of her decor. Do you think 10s give you more bluesy feel? Yeah. 10s, you can get into them. You know what I mean? Sure, you can bend 9s and all that stuff, but there's a nice happy medium between the 11s and the 9s that the 10s have, that when you're hitting certain bends and certain notes, you feel it more. You lean into it, so to speak, a little bit more. And it makes you do this deal. In any other circumstances, people would either think you were coming or in need of some special assistance. But, I love 10s. 10s seem to have a little bit more of a grab. They have a little more of a solid, you know what I mean? If you're a fucking shredder, 9s. Go 9s, maybe even 8s, if you're brave enough. If you're the type that likes 50 notes a minute and there's really like no heart in it, sorry, shredders. Stick with 9s, but 10s. But back to the book. This book, A Christmas Carol. First of all, A Christmas Carol is my second favorite story of all time, only second to A Telltale Heart. What I didn't have the heart to tell my sister is when I got back from Arizona that this was actually my childhood copy. I remember we were out Christmas shopping, and I begged my dad, can I please get that book? I had a record, and if I think about it afterwards, I'll put a link to the exact broadcast down below after the fact. Lionel Barrymore playing Ebenezer Scrooge with Orson Welles narrating it. I think it was from 1930-something. Maybe even the 40s. Campbell Soups presents A Christmas Carol. And they did it every year back then. But there was one specific, because they did it live every year, recording that I got on LP, record. And I eventually put it on cassette and would listen to that before going to sleep. If it's not that, it'd be like one of my Halloween cassettes, I listened to that all the time. And then we saw this book, and just the illustrations inside of it were just, look at this. Look at this. Look at Christmas Past. Damn! So, I'm sorry, Christmas Present. That's present, I believe. Yep. I think she finally realized it after all these years. Or Rather, I'm sorry, she wrapped it up and gave it to me on Thanksgiving as an early Christmas present, saying, "I think you would appreciate this more." And then I explained to her, Dad actually bought that for me at I think it was Zayre's. The price tag is still on it, but I can't remember who the price tag was from. But I remember being in the store, seeing it, and it was the only copy, and I was just like, Dad, please, please. I mean, I was a little kid. Please, please. And I read this book multiple times during the year, and of course I had it out during Christmas and everything. But it was nice to see it survived. I mean, the back is not quite covered as well as it should be, but that's okay. The face of it is good, and she gave it to me, so I was happy. I was happy that happened. Absolutely ecstatic that happened. Wow, 6 people watching. So before we actually get into my Christmas presents, I actually got myself a couple of things before Christmas. There's an artist on Instagram, and I know him. I know him by his name. You know what? Let me go into Instagram right now, and I'll give you his actual Instagram handle. I don't remember those things. Once I learn your name, like Phil, the No Swear Gamer, it's hard for me not to say Phil, or Willie, or, any of those cats. But he has this figure called the Bone Ghost. Ah, shoot, you're not even going to be able to see it. It looks pure white, but it's like a bone color. He does them in all kinds of different colors and different... like he does some marbling. He actually does some that are squishy. He does ones that are bigger, ones that are smaller. The actual Instagram tag is that damn with an N JDO. That damn JDO for his initials. I'll show you some of his other work. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know. But I finally reached out and said, dude, I keep missing your drops. He does drops, he'll make a handful of them. And I'm like, after all these fucking years, dude, can I just buy one, please? And he was like, fine, yeah. We can make something happen. I'm actually going to send him a few things. I kept his address, so. But yeah, I got myself a Bone Ghost. So we're going to be sending him something here pretty soon. Christmas Eve, I got myself something in the mail here. I didn't think this was going to come until next week. But it is a haunted radio. But more importantly, if you remember correctly, I told you I listened to that record when I went to sleep. Another thing I used to listen to a lot when I was growing up were old radio dramas. I had the Star Wars one, The New Hope. It was just called Star Wars then. I had that on an 8-track, which again I transferred over to regular cassette and would listen to it. But this has 4 hours of Halloween or horror-related radio dramas from back in the day, and they're legit. They're not like reproductions. They're the real deal. Dracula's one of them, Frankenstein, and there's a couple other, random ones. Let me hit the Try Me Now button so you can kind of see it.
The haunted radio conjures up voices from beyond the grave.
Oh, you can't really see all the effects.
You can choose from a variety of spooky.
But what's really cool is this is the on-off. I don't have it in regular mode, so it's not going to do anything. But you can legit turn this here, and it changes whatever it... I mean, this isn't animated or anything. It just lights up and flickers to the beat of whatever's playing. But it, if you get tired of listening to that radio program, you turn the dial and something else will play, whether it be music or another radio drama. I saw one of these at a Halloween City that popped up in a town adjacent to me like 2-3 Halloweens ago, and passed on it. And then I went back and it was gone. The normal bullshit. And there's a lady on Facebook Marketplace that has a handful of them, and she was selling them for $20 a pop. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm pulling the trigger on it. The only thing that sucked about it, and hopefully if Post Style's watching, because he asked for the link or whatever, the box was too small. I mean, the box only came to about here, which meant it was the knobs and everything. This is cheap plastic. I plan on remedying that. By the way, this is going to be a project. One little hit would have shattered this whole thing. I mean, this thing was not packed well at all. So I gave her a decent review as far as, it came fucking super quick. She was really cool about it. But that packaging just, if the wrong person got this and it just shattered or whatever, I know my hat would have shattered and I would have lost my shit, but it is what it is. Mine came safe, it works just fine, and I'm actually going to put it into a broken radio of the time period. I'm actually looking, it's actually a clock that looks like her. It's pretty cool. You'll see. If you follow my Haunted House playset channel, which I haven't done anything with in over a year and a half. So those were the ones I got for myself. So the one gaming gift, I guess I went thrifting a couple days before Christmas, and I found this touch screen plug and play for Star Wars still in the package. We'll be looking at that here probably somewhere around February or something. But Justin at Atari.io sent this along with a really rad card, which is up on the wall right now, so I can't really show it to you. But it's a complete copy of Aces for the Atari 7800. So I did an unboxing of that if you want to watch that. That was pretty rad. Justin's a good dude, and Atari.io rocks. It's a nice, refreshing change from what's already out there. You know, it's not trying to be them. It's not trying to beat them. It's just trying to be not as hectic and negative in some cases. So I don't know if you can hear the printer going in the background, but I finally calibrated my printer right, and I'm doing a test print on something that is Amico related, but not Game Cradle related. So hopefully that'll work soon, and you'll be able to get your hands on some of those things. All right, so on to gifts from, say, the kids and my lady. I got 2 spools of filament from Tech Bear. I got a black and a gray. They're in the same box. You know what filament looks like. I didn't feel the need to bring it over here. You know what I mean? But it came in one box. Tech Bear right now is my jam. I love their product. Their spools are always nice and tight. None of them are ever snagged. The filament just, my machine just happens to like their filament perfectly. So when I dial it in, great prints every time. I got these. I was going to do a review of these, but maybe on my Haunted House channel. I really want to get that one going. A nice spooky channel. And I think the reason I haven't done anything with it is because I haven't done anything with the actual Haunted House playset. But there's 100,000 things we can do. So hopefully if you're into Halloween and horror and toys, you'll want to go there. I'll put a link somewhere, wherever, for it. But she got me these, you have the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. This figure is amazing. I mainly wanted this figure to repaint. But what I might do is just scuff it up because there's like a real shiny clear coat on it. I may scuff it up a little bit and just give it some different washes to give it more character. Right now it's like a purplish pink with a lot of dark brown wash, maybe even a little black. So I think a little bit of greens, maybe even a little yellows, would make this fucker pop, for real. But I got him, and I got the Demodog. Now, I don't know if you remember, I started actually making one of these years ago. I still have that project. I do want to repaint the inside. I want to make that look gooey and gross. And usually what we'll do with that is we'll actually mix up 2-part epoxy, you know, the kind that comes in the syringe-looking thing, and just tint it slightly. And then what you do is you paint it on the inside. Makes really great. And as it's thickening up, if you want to, you can make it look like it's dripping. A lot of people will do that with Xenomorph figures and such. Pretty cool stuff. But I was super excited to see that they saw these and they got them for me. They're in a fantastic scale. They're a little bit bigger than, say, your NECA figures. Actually, I think NECA made them. I don't remember. I threw the box away already. So those are pretty cool. I was so happy to see that come in. The only problem is this dude won't stand. His feet are too rounded, so I might have to... so for right now, if you follow my Million Macabre Instagram, I have him like this. Giddy up, bitches, giddy up. So, let's see. I got another little figure. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really interested in collecting this line of Masters of the Universe. I really like the Revelation 6-inch figures. Those are fantastic. And now that the holidays are over, I think I'm going to focus on those. And I'm not even going to worry about the Origins line. I'm just so sick and tired of not being able to find them. But I can find the Revelations line, no problem, all day long. So, and I think they're better looking figures. But she got me this Skelegod because I'm always like, oh, Skelegod! Urgh. I haven't seen season 2 yet, so please chill out. Hi, do you have the Atari joystick chain plug-and-play game? I do not. I don't tend to go for little things like that. It's not really my jam. Not really my jam, Alan. Thank you for coming by the way. Thank you. So we got ourselves a little Skelegod figure, which is hanging out with all my the Dollar Tree minis, and of course my Mega Constructs Motu figures as well. I'm trying to think. There's got to be more. I mean, of course, I got some socks and clothes and stuff like that, and lots of candy. I still have another one of these here, Santa Bucks. But one of the really cool presents I got, and I'm not really going to pull it out of the tube because it's a pain in the ass to put back in, but my lady got me this giant poster of a blueprint of the original Disney Haunted Mansion, the one in Anaheim, California. And she didn't have a frame because she wants me to pick the frame. So we're going to go do that sometime this week. But it's a blueprint, not actually on the blueprint paper. It's like a sepia kind of deal going on, almost like, I don't know, a bad photocopy from years ago. But it is done stylistically of the original Haunted Mansion, the New Orleans style. So pretty cool stuff. And I got gift cards and a couple bucks or what here and there and stuff like that. It was a real light Christmas. I focused on the kids more so than anything, and I told my lady, just get me a couple of stupid little things and we'll call it good. I don't know. We'll be looking at this here in the next month or so. I'm kind of excited to try it. I've played all the games on here already, judging by what's on the back of the box. I have a plug and play, the one that has the cartridge slot. Jerome, what's up, buddy? Merry Christmas, Creep, and chat. Thanks for coming by, my friend. And yeah, it's the same game as that games, but it's like this weird touchpad thing. I don't know. I don't ever remember seeing this thing. So you tell me. I got the Atari 2600 game for Christmas. Oh, okay, cool. Which ones, brother? Which ones? Did you get some of those new ones or an older one? I also bought this thing recently. Yeah, I literally have my projects like laying around me. It's a stupid little hearse, but she's going to get a paint job. I'm not going to keep all the cutesy stuff, and I'm actually going to give it the proper windows for it, This is going to be cool. I might put this up on Etsy. Let's see. Anything else? No, not really. Not really. That's it. I suppose we should jump right into open chat, aside from maybe talking about the year ahead. Maybe we could do that, the year ahead. But yeah, Jerome, what games did you get, buddy? Let us know. Guys, let me know what your favorite gift was this year that you got. Or do you like any of my things? I don't know. There has to be something I'm forgetting here. There has to be. I guess not. I mean, of course, I got Dunkin' Donuts cards. What would Christmas be without Dunkin' Donuts cards? Up until this past year, I worked for the school. And one of my duties within that position was to be their crossing guard. There was a traffic supervisor position. I kept the badge. And every year, the parents would give me, cards and gifts and stuff for all the holidays. And basically to say thank you for keeping the kiddies safe and standing out there in the ferocious cold, I was trying to say hellacious and ferocious at the same time. And I would end up with almost $200. Almost $200 in Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. And they would last me almost a whole year. So I didn't get that this year because now I'm back to full-time work. The girls are older and everything. I'm no longer Mr. Mom. Okay, let's see. Jerome said he got Sequest. Dude! I love Sequest. I could play that game for hours and hours and hours. Vanguard is awesome. Hockey, it's okay. It's pretty cool. Frogger, always. And Astro Blast. Dude, use it with the paddle. Use it with the paddle. You can do both. It's just not as fun without the paddle. Play it with the fucking paddle. I assure you, you will have a blast. No pun intended. And you also got Keystone Capers. Dude, top shelf games all the way around. Speaking of which, I don't think I'm going to do this year's video games monthly. I mean this month. I don't know. Next month's. I'm going to let fate decide. I'm going to wait to see. What I'm going to do is I'm basically going to be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll let it go tomorrow. Maybe I'll cancel it the next day. And if they get to me before I do, this is definitely going to be the last month if it happens. And then I have plans to work with a buddy of mine at a game shop to maybe have him come up with something and maybe I'll give him like $50 a month. And he has to come up with something that's Atari Creep centric. And we'll go to his shop and, it'll help him out if you're local and, maybe, whatever. And we'll see how that works. Because he can't move Atari anyway. He has a hard time moving Atari. And he has all this shit laying around. So I'd like to support him because his shop is amazing. And he's been around for a while. He knows his shit. He's fair. And he's willing to work with you, And he also happens to be a cat that I went to school with that I found out after the fact. I mean, he was a few years younger than me, but that's quite all right. Cyrus, what's up, man? What's up, dude? Hope you are doing well. We're having Christmas today at my mom's, so I'm about to head over there. Yeah, dude, well, have a great time, man. Have a great time with your family and enjoy some good foods. Do that. Let's see. I have the Jack Pacific Namco featuring Miss Pac-Man plug and play. Dude, Alan, I get so many fucking plug and plays. I actually did a whole video on plug and plays like early on in my channel back in December of 2013. I've been doing this way too long. Way too long. And yeah, I used to love them. I just don't have the for them anymore. If I find something unusual like this, I just thought this would be fun because it's a fully wrapped item. I actually thought about doing this as a Christmas episode, like wrapping it up and all that, because it is complete. So, but I was like, I got so much going on right now. Like I said, my truck is dead. I'm working full time. It's like, all right, so you got a job now. Your truck just died. It's like fucking cocksucker. So I got to save up for that. Get that going. Okay. Xena Q. Hey, Creep. The Star Wars plug-and-play looks neat. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's a touchpad, and that's the only reason I bought it. I can't wait. Alan, you retracted a message. Okay. Let's see. You can see the Atari XP Limited Edition packages look like on their website. Oh, okay, so they finally showing what they're actually going to look like. I might pass on those. I don't know. I got excited for like a microsecond, but it's like, I played those games, and I have them on other devices. Would it be cool to have it in my collection? I suppose, but I don't collect that way. If it's legit Atari 2600 from the time, yeah, I'm all over it. But to collect that way, it would have to be something either new or something really cool or something related to a buddy of mine or something like that. The XP line is just like, I don't know. I can't get excited about it. That's not to say that you shouldn't, because, it's pretty cool. Oh, wow. It's 12:43. The Pats are about to kick off in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. So we're going to have to maybe cut this a little bit short. Let's see. I also have a Deal or No Deal plug and play. I see those all the time. And I can't. I suppose they can be fun. I don't know. Jerome says, those plug-and-plays can be excellent. Yeah. You know which one I was excited for? The Mortal Kombat one. And every, without exception, every example I would get my hands on, the cord was all fucked. And it wouldn't work. You could try to solder that all day long. The wiring they use for that is junk. Complete junk. It's irredeemable. Once they're gone, consider it poo-poo. So, everyone who came in, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you coming in. I wanted to talk more about the channel's future here. As far as what I plan to do in 2022. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but hopefully a lot of Amico playing will be in there somewhere. I'm really excited to get the console still. Actually, more excited now that I've actually held the controller in my hand and actually used it. I get it a lot more now than I ever did before. And I'm pretty excited. And the kids are excited too. So, yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I really do. I hope, you have a wonderful New Year's Eve coming up if we don't speak between now and then. Guys, remember, please, and I say it all the time, holidays, the accents, they don't take holidays. So please, 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 be smart. If you're a fucking drinker, have fun. Get all shitty-faced. But make sure you have a way home. Make sure you're going to stay there for the night. Make sure you have a sober fuck with you. That dude who has to fucking sit there and deal with your drunk ass before you go to fucking Denny's afterwards and puke all over the waitress, But whatever it is you're going to do, please do it safely. Have a great time. And I will catch you guys here in the near future. I hope you're all doing well. And until next time, take care. Creep it real. Happy fucking Christmas. Happy all the above. And bye-bye.